All right, today is a very special day.
It is. You guys have been waiting for this.
We are actually filming this on a cruise ship.
Yes.
Which I thought was kind of appropriate.
Why not?
So this is the conclusion to the 120-day challenge.
Yes.
It
has been 120 days of oi.
Yes. Partway into this, I was so sorry we had done this.
We started it and it's like, we've got to finish it. We've got to do it.
But we did come up with 3 selections. They were all on MSC.
Yes.
One of them has already passed.
Yes.
And guess what? We didn't choose that one.
No.
And that was a 4-night sailing between our late November and this cruise in December on, I believe, the Magnifica.
Yes.
Out of Miami. And we did not choose that sailing.
Nope.
Because it would have, we only had 2 weeks between these 2 cruises.
Yes.
And that would have been just a lot. So,
especially during the holidays.
So we decided to pass on that one. The first option, though, that we had mentioned was the MSC's Maravilla out of New York. Yes. 11-night sailing in January, so right in our sweet spot there, our time range. It came to $93 a person. Interestingly enough, that sailing dropped another $30. So it dropped to $299 per person base fare.
That's amazing.
Plus $200 port charges. So it was well within under our $100 for 2 people, including port charges per day.
Yes.
Target.
Even with having to fly to New York.
Yes, so it could all be done within that budget. And then the final one was February 1st sailing, I believe, 4 nights on the Divina out of Miami. So
now, why did we not choose that one?
You just told them that.
Oh!
All right, he's going to get a beating.
Oh, later. It's going to be fun. Anyways.
So we did not choose that 4-night sailing.
So what do we choose?
We chose the 11-night sailing. So this is, well, partly because we wanted to give you some great content because we have never been on MSC before.
No.
There's a lot of opinions about MSC.
And we will give you ours.
Not good. And we are going to, we're brutally honest.
Yes.
And so that is the one we chose for a variety of reasons. And how we were able to also justify this and make it work, because we were going to spend some money spending a time in Orlando to fill some of our free night gaps in January. So we ended up canceling that and we saved some money there.
Right.
And then we're just flying right out of Palm Beach, and we were actually going up north to visit family anyway.
Yeah, kind of a late holiday get together.
Yeah, in January. So it really worked out perfectly. So we were able to offset the airfare costs and all that good stuff. And so that is what we chose. 11 nights. We are coming back down here into the Bahamas and Caribbean on that sailing. It goes to Port Canaveral. It goes to Cozumel, I believe.
Yes.
Which we just got back from.
Yes.
Costa Maya. Ocean Key, which is their private island, and finishes up in Miami before returning to New York. Now, here's the bad part.
Oh, yeah. Cold. Yes. Now, maybe not Bahamas, but what we found out right now is that the weather's dropping. Cold, getting cooler.
It is. Looks like it's going to be a little bit cooler season this year than it was last year down in Florida. So we're going to have to pack. And when we made our airline reservations, and we actually did this fairly early on, we made this decision because when airfare and other transportation is involved, you have to consider that. You ever wonder why transatlantic cruises and other cruises that might require you to fly to Australia or some far-flung place are so cheap at the last minute?
Because you have to get there.
You have to get there, and the airfare is not so cheap. So,
right.
So the cruise lines end up taking that into account.
Mm-hmm.
That's why in Florida, I'm going to be honest, you don't necessarily get a lot of last minute deals.
No.
And that was really the conclusion here.
Mm-hmm.
The cruising industry is booming.
Mm-hmm.
We said this, over 70% of the space is sold out for 2024 sailings.
Mm-hmm. Now, they did bring back, while we were doing this whole thing, they brought back what? The last minute cruise deal or something
Holland
like that?
America is doing a standby program to fill their ships. I think they're struggling a little bit.
Right.
Because of where their price point is relative to their product. But Princess has pulled back and said, we're not doing last minute deals. The cheapest fare is going to be the farthest in advance. We have also, in this process, found that was the case for most sailings on most major cruise lines, with the exception of MSC. Okay, so is the last minute cruise deal dead? It's on life support.
Yes, it's not doing too well. Yes.
So, but we will keep you posted on that, because that's one thing we follow very closely.
And we're going to definitely get you all the details, the nitty gritty on this last minute cruise deal and this cruise, what we are thinking about it, what if we liked it, if we didn't, if it was a bad choice for us. You're going to get an honest review. So look forward to that.
All right.
As always, keep on trekking.